very special. And oh my gosh, it's called Into the FTL Alpha, and I think we're getting like a sneak peek. Is this an Into the Breach FTL crossover? Holy shnikes. Is that Into the Breach music I'm hearing? It is Into the Breach music I'm hearing. Okay. Oh, this is cool. Alright, this is pretty amazing. You have put... okay, this is pretty badass. So Mr. Keith is working on an FTL mod with crew and weapons and ships using the Into the Breach vehicles. This is cool. Thank you for the sub, Javelin Joey. This is freaking cool, Mr. Keith. This is a missed opportunity to update my copy of Into the Breach HUD. Oh, I could use... Yeah, it's true. I could use the Into the Breach HUD. Maybe Mr. Keith and Slow Rider, y'all can chat, and maybe Mr. Keith can add the Into the Breach HUD to this. This is cool. All right, let's look at the description here. Riftwalkers, Brute Class. These were the very first mechs to fight against rebels. They are efficient and reliable. Oh man, how is this going to work? Artemis Artillery, weapon type laser. Powerful artillery strike damaging several times in quick succession. Power 2, 3, 4, charge time 14, 13, 12, shots 3, 4, 5. Oh man, am I going to get to upgrade my weapons in this mod? This is crazy. Titan Fist, weapon type laser. Punch the enemy ship, dealing double damage to crew. Power 1, 2, and 3. Charge time 10, 9, 8. Damage 2, 3, 4. Crew damage 69 to 100. Fire chance goes up. Breach chance goes up. Stun chance goes up. Upgrade cost. Sell price. So it looks like I'm going to be able to upgrade my weapons with scrap. Mr. Keys, this is amazing. Valeria, Ralph Carlson, has crossed the breach more times than he can count. Skills improve much faster. Jose, okay, so you have like one special crew and 2 other normal ones. No special traits. Originally signed up to archive as a historian, only later volunteering to pilot. Detritus pilots are cautious and careful. No special traits. Did you take, like, the descriptions from Into the Breach and put them in here? This is amazing. I know. I wonder how we get these reactor cores to upgrade our weapons. I wonder if there's events for that. Random mech. Oh, it changed the other dudes. Okay, well, I'm going to play this on hard mode. I have no idea how this is going to work. You can upgrade weapons using the button at the top of the screen. Okay. A weapon stats for each upgrade level can be seen in the weapon's description. Welcome to the End of the FTL mod by Mr. Keese. This is amazing. 30 scrap, 40 scrap to do that. Okay. Anything else special here? Okay, this looks normal. I'm quite interested to see how these weapons work. I don't actually see the weapons appearing right now. I wonder if it's firing from the cannon or something. FTL music, a bit of a shame that. Okay, that is, I need Clone Bay to protect me there. Is mind bending this mod? Yeah, it is. By the way, I just got a call and I sent it to voicemail, but I have a bit of a story time. I talked to my parents over the weekend about my plans and thoughts about career changing into looking into going to audio engineering and music production, and I think that call might have been about that, so I'm going to have to call back that later. Hopefully I get a voicemail about that. Okay, what do we got here? I have no idea how these weapons are going to work, to be honest. I'm going to fire them together. Okay. I'm going to guess those are the weapon sounds from Into the Breach. Punch the ship. Does one of these pierce a shield? I don't think so. That's amazing. I love how the treads are spinning on this thing. Alright, cool. I got a voicemail or a text message I can check later. The fist does 60 crew damage. Yes. 2 hull and 2 system. I need to see how that all works. I definitely want to get second shield before I think about upgrading weapons here. The tank flying through space. That's right. Okay, okay. Currently, basically, a slightly different burst laser 2 and heavy laser is what these are. Okay. Yeah, so 2 power. Oh, the Artemis is a higher power requirement and gains an extra shot per upgrade but becomes faster. Titan Fist is more power, faster charge time, more damage. This is crazy. This is crazy, Mr. Keys. Super cool. Super cool. Combining subsets 2 games. Titan Fist will one-shot many crews at level 3? Yeah, looks like it. 3 crew, alright. Anything special about this guy? Got the Into the Breach background, but looks like they're it's the normal description for that. Let me put him on. You want my guy who learns faster on piloting or weapons or what? I think I might want him on weapons, so I learn my weapons really fast. James, yeah, that guy. You're making notes of suggestions. Okay, okay. Well, what's cool is you have a really good source of ideas for how to make upgrades, since it's you know, inspired by Into the Breach. So people who know Into the Breach better might have better suggestions than I have, to be honest. Because I'm not quite sure how you'll integrate things like, you know, Into the Breach as you move a guy from one tile to the other so he gets hit by a, you know, a knockback and then knocks them into each other. I don't know how you'd integrate a lot of the Into the Breach stuff in, but you might be able to do things like, you know, smoke weapons that lower their accuracy. Maybe you can do use hyperspace to create accuracy reductions and increases as a way to have a status effect. Like if you hit an enemy, I wonder if you can reduce their accuracy or something like that. Yeah, make use of stun and stuff like that. Gilbert, you want to be the rock guy? Okay. Titan Fist, more like Bonk Fist. We should get Kazakh Pleth Killick, definitely. Mantis in the Breach jumps and doesn't move if you're correct. You could try to do that. Is that what the Mantis does in that? I thought the Mantis in Into the Breach did bonus damage. I thought that's what the Mantis did in Into the Breach. That like all his damage was upped by 1 or something like that. 60 damage, nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has something to do with doing extra damage or something, but I feel like these weapons are too good for me to actually crew kill with. They're doing too much all damage. You thought he jumps and attacks more. I don't know. I think he does more damage. I don't remember about the jumping. So I thought the ability to move around was usually had to do with the mech you were in, not the pilot you had. It's been a while since I played Into the Breach though, so I don't remember a lot of the specifics to the pilots. How are you doing, Pie Boy? Look at this amazing mod from Mr. Keese. It is Into the Breach in FTL. Into the FTL. Is that what you ended up calling it? Into the FTL, I think? Pop, pop, pop. What's up, Wham Bambola? Alright, he is learning weapons pretty fast. Oh, we got a free second Titan Fist. Wow, okay. Since weapons are actually upgradable, getting a free one seems like even bigger here. Alright, and how do we upgrade our weapons? Like this, okay, okay. Get double punched. Sorry for the confusion if I was talking about the pilot. You were talking about the enemy. What? I'm not sure I understand what you're saying, Billboard. Yeah, the Vec are the enemy in FTL, and Into the Breach. But there is a Mantis crew that you can get that's named Kazakh. Alright, how do I want to do this? Because I really want to upgrade that, but I also want to get my shields up. I might get this other weapon online before I start upgrading my weapons. This is really cool. This is really cool and original and different. Mr. Keese, you are open to suggestions. So if anybody here is a big Into the Breach enjoyer, think of ways we can give suggestions to Mr. Keese on how to make this mod better and better reflect Into the Breach's cool stuff. Oh, we punched him to death. All right, there's our first crew kill. Get punched in the face. I guess my biggest thought is, like, how would you incorporate the whole, like, ability to move your enemies around and cause them damage? How would you incorporate that in FTL? I love these backgrounds here. That's super cool. Oh, it's got regular weapons and then other ones. Wow. Flak, 2 power. 3 shots. So Taurus cannon is the flak. Vulcan artillery is a laser. 2 power, 1 damage. 2 shots. Like a fire laser. Took you a while. You finally figured out which herb goes best with trout. It was just a matter of time. Well done, Whamabola. Well done. The missile mod made the missile spawn. Oh, did it really? Whoops. My bad. My bad for loading that mod, I guess. Okay. Man, I want to do more weapon stuff, but I should buy hacking to play this correctly. Pieboy will approve of that. I'm sure he will. So this is an actual flak weapon, isn't it? 2 power, 3 shots. Its upgrade is more power for lower charge time and smaller radius. Interesting. Alright, I feel like I have to buy that. Although I really want the double Titan Fist. Damn, too many good weapons. Too many good weapons. Alright, I'm gonna sell Titan Fist to get Taurus Cannon. To see this thing in action. 12-second charge time. 10-second charge time. Okay. Now it'd be more expensive to get that online, but that's okay. We have to test new stuff on a mod like this. Upgrade to Taurus cannon would mean you get 3 shots for 3 power or 3 shots for 4 power, though. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I am enjoying that upgrade path. Almost seems like you want to just keep it at level 1. But I guess maybe it'll depend on how much the accuracy improvement helps it. That is correct interpretation, yeah. Is this Into the Breach music I'm hearing? Or is it FTL Nebula music? I'm not sure. I love that you even animated it. It's so great. Alright, backup battery for sure. Okay, I don't need another store right now. But 2 stores in Uncharted is lucky. You haven't added any other music yet? Okay. You might talk to Slow Rider about some of the stuff you're doing, because, you know, he has the Into the Breach music, I think, available in his mod. It would be probably pretty easy to incorporate what he's done in this. I love that the Into the Breach sound. It's crazy, man. So crazy. So, okay, I think the 2 power of this is seeming like the radius of a flak 2, I think, instead of a flak 1, so... Turn off engines. Oh my gosh, we keep getting free weapons. Do the tracks stop moving? They do! They do stop moving. That's cool. Crazy mod, man. I'm quite curious to see what cloaking looks like. Quite curious how cloaking works. Okay, so the upgrade will make it... Oh, Taurus cannon is a cheap upgrade, though. Okay, so the Tauren cannon's upgrade cost is cheap. To try to make up for, I guess, the extra power requirement or something. This opens up some interesting different ways to upgrade your offense. Where you upgrade the slot, but then you also can upgrade the weapon. This is really interesting. It's the first time in a while I've had a mod where the weapons make for such different and interesting upgrade path choices, I guess you could say. Don't want to force these guys into heal day. We have had other mods that do allow you to do like weapon upgrades and stuff, but it has been a while since there's been one this unique and different with such a cool source like Into the Breach. It's crazy. You want the weapon upgrades to be diverse? You'd probably imagine the reason behind low-cost upgrade is that you'll pay in power costs and weapon control upgrades, yeah. Makes her a very different upgrade path. It's not so much you're looking for weapons at stores now, it's... You get a weapon that you really like, and then you spend the scrap to make it even better, which is, you know, like Into the Breach. It's really cool. Alright, safe fight. I can train here. So, auto-fire this. We can train weapons and engines and piloting here if we do it right. Alright, he's gonna board a second time, then we'll start training. Oh, our weapon's already done. So let's get like cross-training you is probably gonna be good. trying to move this guy, and then he instantly gets stunned. Alright, let's heal up, and then we can train here. So Zach, did I know the guys who made Into the Breach also made another roguelike called FTL? Oh gosh, I never heard of that. Thanks for telling me, Zach. Get you out of here because you're useless there. If you train on weapons, you'll be on piloting next. I'm going to do some cross-training here. Into the FTL, it's called, even in this little minimize thing. That's crazy. Does this work without crashing it? Nice. Look at the tread spinning really fast. That's great. Spinning our wheels, chat. Spinning our wheels, but we're not going anywhere. Into the Breach on mobile is free if you have Netflix. Wow, there's a crossover and an ad right there. Nice. FTL, the game's so good they named it twice. FTL, faster than light. Daka daka daka, you know it. Zooming along. That sound though. Man, I can't imagine how much work it's taking you to put all this together, Mr. Peace, but this is incredible. This reminds me a bit of way back when I think it was Math Champ created the mod. That used auction not included spaceships and like created original ships and stuff and weapons based on all the different things in auction not included. It was really cool. Okay, well that was fast training. Seems like a disco or DJ beats, sure. We're working on a new video, which you know is going to flop on YouTube since it's an hour long about pre-Columbian Native American history, which all of 5 people will click on. Okay. The writing the script was fun though. Nice, nice. Well, you know, that's what you do if you really want to enjoy YouTube and content creation. You do it for the fun, not because you're trying to get famous, because the getting famous and getting rich part is likely not ever going to happen. Okay, just instantly trains. Okay, this guy needs engines next. Engines are done. I don't know why I'm fully training, mainly just because I'm blown away by this mod and just want to take the extra time to mess with that. So you're already done with all those? Yeah, can't get shield training, but I'll put you there anyway. And alright, we'll fully cross-train here. But yeah, I've honestly, to give it a little short story time while we're training, I talked to my parents yesterday about my plan to look into having a career change from streaming into potentially doing audio engineering, music production stuff. My dad is really happy about that because that's like his hobby. His hobby is microphones and sound design and stuff like that. So he loves the idea of me going to school to learn how to do it professionally and then trying to get into the industry that way. So they're hopefully going to help me financially if I try to make that be a thing that I do. Well, I don't know about no more streaming. Again, this wouldn't happen until next year if it happens. My goal though is I found a place in Dallas where you can do some schooling for audio engineering and sound design or music production. I've talked about this on stream a couple times where I've been worried about not making enough money to live, basically, because, you know, the economy sucks, and being a streamer is not a good way to make a living if you want to actually be able to pay rent. But also, with my frustrations with FTL and me not enjoying it as much, I've been thinking about a change. So I would talk to my parents over the weekend about that, and I might be looking into starting schooling after Christmas when I'll have made a bunch more money and will feel a little more financially stable enough to try to do something where I would have less time to stream as I do some schooling to learn to take classes for audio engineering, music production. So I should look into what jobs are available for that right now. Well, that's part of the reason why the call that I just got earlier, I'm looking forward to returning, because oh, there's a new weapon, missile barrage. This one doesn't actually use a missile. Oh, it does consume one missile. 1 power, 2 damage. 1 power, 1 damage. 2 power for 2 damage. Interesting. But I was going to call them and talk to the people who offer this thing. Call them and talk to them about it. Because I have many questions, like what's the schedule like? Can you do payment plans for it? How much help do they provide for finding jobs once you've completed the schooling? All that kind of stuff. Okay. Alright, we didn't lose a jump. Another safe fight. If I wanted to shield train, but I don't care that much about shield training. So again, it's something I'm very seriously considering. And it doesn't necessarily mean even if I did that I would stop streaming, because I have a feeling if I got into audio production and music, audio engineering and music production, I don't know how full-time that would even be. It might be like my singing gigs, where I have gigs, you know, once or twice a week, or a couple gigs a month or something. And I would just keep streaming, just stream less. And I would kind of hope it'll be something like that, because then I could keep streaming, but actually have a better source of income while doing something I enjoy, so. Okay. Alright, I think we're gonna upgrade a weapon soon here, although, man, it's gonna require an upgraded weapon system slot too. I probably want the Taurus plus the Artemis, because I think that's basically First Laser 2 plus Flak 1, I think, combo. Audio production does add job security in case rogue anti-human androids remove your vocal cords. Sure. Totally that. Alright, let me get... Do I want to get one more power for do a weapon upgrade? Yeah, I'm gonna need it. Okay. 3, 4. That's very oddly specific. Zack Dog is an oddly specific kind of person. Let's see here. And I mean that in the best possible way. Zack Dog, in celebration of our finished Hard Monopage streak months and months ago, invited me and a friend of his over for him to cook us steaks in celebration, and it was very delicious. And I actually randomly cooked steak for dinner last night. It was pretty good. Pretty good. It's sirloin I got from Kroger, but it's pretty good. I will be cooking that again tonight. Your favorite FTL streamer will leave. Well, I don't know that I would leave. If what I'm planning comes to fruition, I will probably just be streaming less. So, who knows? Maybe that will... Are their lasers different colors? I feel like their laser shots are white instead of red and green. It's weird. It'd probably just mean maybe will actually enjoy FTL again if I'm not forcing myself to play it as often as possible to try to keep viewership up. Sirloins are your favorite? Decent balance of price and decent, good flavor. Funny enough, you're having steak for dinner tonight because steak was on sale at your Kroger. Nice, nice. I made steak and asparagus. And it's quite tasty. Alright. So now we got Taurus cannon plus Artemis artillery, which is basically like a less accurate flak and a First Laser 2 that's slightly longer charge time, I think is how I would describe that. I wonder if all the ships you're going to be designing in this mod will have fewer weapon slots in order to encourage the player to upgrade their weapons they have rather than try to fill all the slots first or something.
It's death by 1,000 fucking missiles, man.
Is that correct? Alright, cool. Alright. So fewer weapon slots to encourage the player, or maybe I should say reward the player, or incentivize the player to upgrade the weapons they find. Holy crap, what's a grid charger? Weapon type missile. Hitting an enemy ship will restore 1 hull point to your ship. What? Oh, that's a repair? Holy shnikes. Okay, let's put that on our bar. Wow, it's hull repair drone the weapon for free. It's a repair Lido. Does it use a missile? Okay, so it uses a missile. Okay. That's really cool. It pierces all shields, right? 1 power, 1 shot, 1 damage, 100% effect chance. And it pierces all shields. Okay. That is cool. Alright, I want dodge and power next. Can you check on Glassdoor or Indeed and look at potential salaries or gigs? I haven't looked at any of that stuff yet. No, Gunther. No, I wanna talk to the people whose school I'm looking at joining first to see what kind of information they can tell me. Oh, that's so cool. It's got the sound of the in-game heal. That's freaking cool. Alright, so I can farm up heals on a fight here. That is so cool, Mr. Keys. It does cost me missiles, though, so I can't use up, like, all of my missiles. So maybe I won't go as heavy into the healing as I was thinking I would. I love that sound. Sound is so good. But it's a good idea, Gunther. I've not heard of Glassdoor, but if it's like, I don't know, places that people post jobs, probably worth looking up and seeing. I don't know if audio engineer and music production is usually a salary type thing. I have a feeling it'd be more like a thing, like a gig by gig basis, like singing is, but I don't know. That's why I want to talk to the folks at this school I'm looking to apply to. Uncharted or Rock? Do I have Rock Live Mine Protection? I don't know if I do, actually. I don't know if missile type will count as Rock Live Mine Protection or not. I have it on my bar, and I think I will go to Rock. It's perfectly balanced as all things should be. That's right. Yeah, it's a vampire missile, yeah. It will not yet. That's a noted thing. Okay. So there you go. So, like, I guess that could be a thing where you have... I assume if weapon type missile does not count as a blue option for that, then carefully cut the ship out. I don't know if you have beam type weapons yet, but I recommend if you do have beam type weapons, then for a player who knows FTL and knows the events, you might want to make the beam type give you the blue option for carefully cut the ship out and that kind of stuff. So, no, I'm not going to go for that. Although you're welcome to add bonus blue options with your new stuff. I always like new blue options with new modded stuff. Currently no weapon blue options, but they will. Cool, cool. Very cool. I need fuel here. Man, you know what would be cool is if you're able to come up with some new augment types that, I don't know if this is possible, that might scale up just like the weapons scale up. So like a level 1 Taurus cannon gets slightly improved with advanced what's it called? Automated reloader. But like the higher level of it will get a bigger bonus. I don't know if that's possible, but that would be a cool way to interact with your new, you know, your new weapon upgrading mechanic. You do have some augments planned? That's cool. Assume the passive equips could be augments. Oh yeah, that could be cool. I guess you're talking about there is actually passive equipment in Into the Breach. I forget how that works, to be honest. I feel like I need to play Into the Breach now to remember how a lot of the mechanics work, to see how it work with this mod. Trying to remember the passive equipments. I think it's things like your smoke does more damage or something like that. Something like that. I vaguely remember. Into the Breach itch is real. I don't know. Maybe if, I might want to at some point just to get a break from FTL, but I'm actually planning on keeping my normal stream schedule until the beginning of next year, when I'll have to see if I'm taking classes, if I need to pull back on my streaming and stuff. So I'm trying to not make any major stream changes right now until I figure out my plans for this potential career shift that I might be looking into. 8 drone parts. This is so cool. My next upgrade, I want to get the Titan Fist online, and then we'll look at upgrading weapons. I gotta say, Mr. Keys, when I got your message this morning that you have a big mod in the works, and I was like, oh, I wonder if it'll be like another SMPK thing or something. I was not expecting this, and this is very cool and unique and interesting. Really cool. I'm honestly surprised nobody has done something like this before, because this seems like prime modding inspiration to combine subsets 2 games. I don't know if there's an Into the Breach modding community, but I wonder if you could do it the other way too. Mod FTL stuff into the Breach. Crazy, crazy. Let me hack your missile. But I don't actually know about if there's really an Into the Breach modding scene at all, since I haven't gotten into it. How much do I know about organs? Depends on what kind of organ you're asking about. The answer will probably be very little, because if it's the instrument that is played at churches, a little bit. If it's internal organs, whatever I learned in school, which is very little. Is there another type of organ? I don't know. So it depends on what type you're talking about. It does seem pretty obvious to do this. Well, you're the one who did it. And it's looking really good so far. This is why mankind hasn't unlocked the secrets of FTL travel. We haven't tried strapping tank treads to rockets yet. True, we haven't. Okay, and what I'll probably do, I might even end the stream a little early today, since it looks like I have a message from these folks that I want to talk to. So I'll probably only do one more ship after this. Probably Gilboard's ship that you sent last week. He's got pretty good weapons. Let's hack them. Ooh, even better weapon than I thought. Like double missiles, actually. Alright, we got one missile offline.
Come the fuck
Okay, well,
on,
that almost
man.
killed him. Is he stunned in a fire? Yes, he is. I'm about to have no shields as this asteroid's about to hit me. This is bad. Solar flare. This is bad. And my crew just died in a fire. Okay. Okay. Well, I just got shit on by a double fire ship. Okay. Okay. Wow. Holy shit. What the F was that ship with double missiles, burst laser 2, and a heavy laser? What the actual F was that ship, by the way? Okay, I need to recover here. And I have no safe place to recover. Did I just lose my best crew? I don't think I did. Alright, blue option. Holy shit, that was a stupid jump. Solar flare, double missile, burst laser 2, heavy laser 2, 2 shield missile rock ship. Jesus Christ. I should have paused more. I could have kept that crew alive there. You're talking about the organ they play at churches. There's no limit to how big an organ can be, right? I don't know. I don't know much about those types of organs. They use a pump to shoot air through pipes that are of different sizes to make different notes. That's about the extent of my knowledge. Although I do know that there's different stops. I don't know exactly what a stop is, but I know it makes the organ sound different, so it has different instrumental sounds. There's probably no limit, because they can make the pipes as big as is physically possible, I guess. That really sucked. Alright, let me get hack 2, I guess. And weapon upgrade. That was an insanely strong ship. Jesus. Alright, double asteroid field here. I can't do any more upgrades. Have I not seen the biggest treaded vehicle in the world? It will then surprise you. It's the shuttle launch pad. Was it double Leto on that last fight? It might have been. He only got to fire 1, but still, that was just an insane fight. I better hack all these ridiculously overpowered weapons ships. Yeah, we should be in better shape now. Great time for the repair missile. True, true. I'll have to do that after the asteroid and swap it out. You nearly started talking about body organs. Well, what's funny is you mentioned organs. You know, since my main singing gig is at a church, yesterday on Facebook, or this morning on Facebook, one of my fellow choir members posted about, I think there's an organ in a cave system somewhere. Where... Jesus, I have to focus up here. Hold on a second. Where the organ pipes are made out of the stalagmites in the organ or something, in the cave or something. And one of my friends, one of my church people I know, was visiting it, and I saw a picture of some crazy organ console in a cave or something. So there's probably some pretty crazy organs that exist around the world. If there's, like you say, no max size on an organ. I'm not really, again, super knowledgeable about it. But it's just something I saw on Facebook yesterday. How'd I lose crew? A stupidly overpowered fight. Check the VOD is the other answer I'll give you. Check the VOD. An enemy had double missiles, burst laser 2, heavy laser in a solar flare with boarding, and I had fires overwhelming me. He started to double fire in my shield or something stupid. Repair drop. What's this one do? Heal player crew and repair any system. Can target your own ship. Does not require a missile. Interesting. Wow, okay. Really good for boarding. Alright, let's get some free repairs eventually. I would like some power. Do I have the same number of systems as normal? Okay, good. Nothing like that's changed. So I can still get cloaking, hacking, mind control. Detritus disposal. Oh, you've added special systems. Oh, we have to check what this is. I hope I don't get wrecked. Lots of old cathedrals were designed and built specifically around the organ. The entire building is basically the instrument. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of concert halls that have an organ. The organ is built into the concert hall. There's a concert hall in Dallas. I think it's the Meyerson Symphony Center. That has an organ console built in to the wall, and all of the pipes are like a part of the structure of the building. And that's, I think, pretty common to be a thing that's done in high-end or halls that are going to be using organs for concerts and things. Currently this is a civilian sector, but eventually it'll be events and stuff. Okay. Let me tell you, it was a lot of work getting them to both show up and not crash. Both of what? The detritus sector and a civilian sector, I guess? Just adding new sectors is a pain? Okay. I know that, that's something that Slow Rider has also done. At least I think he has with SMP or Instruction Plus. Am I having a good day? Call the shot, and I am. I am. Cool, unique new ships. Really amazing new mod from Mr. Keese. I'm hopefully going to have a call later that might help me figure out some future things I want to do. Good day so far. You were expecting something like disposal unit as an ASB, huh? Okay. Targeted strike missile. Call in an airstrike that cannot miss. 1 power, 2 damage. Uses a missile. Interesting. Alright. So it looks like there's not a lot of different weapons yet. I assume, or I just haven't rolled a lot of different ones. I assume you plan on adding in all of the weapons from Into the Breach is my guess. There's currently about 15. Okay. There will be many more. That's awesome. That's really cool. Remember when websites would have under construction banners? Yes, I do vaguely remember that. So every weapon I have will, as I upgrade it, cost more power. Okay. That might make for a more difficult... Like, I'm really liking this idea, Mr. Keese. If you are going to require the player to spend more on their weapons, you might... This will take some balancing. There might need to be... I hate to say this. There might need to be some adjustments on system upgrades and system costs. This will probably take a lot of repetitions to check, because it feels like it's going to be very expensive to upgrade an Artemis artillery to its max level and upgrade the system to use it and get the power and still buy enough systems to feel strong against the boss. So there might need to be some system cost adjustments, or maybe system upgrade adjustments or something to make up for the fact that the player will be required to spend more on their weapon upgrades. I don't know, it's hard to tell because it's early, but that feels like something that might need to be balanced or adjusted. Of course, I might not be the best person to comment on that, because anything that feels like a nerf I always whine and complain about. If you're thinking about that, finding the right number balance for upgrades is going to take some time and effort. Yeah, definitely. I didn't time that correctly. What if the enemy requirements don't change? Is that too OP? What if the... Oh, energy requirements don't change. I don't know. I'm sure that whole mechanic is going to have to be played with and adjusted. Yeah, maybe the power requirement needs to not change. I honestly kind of like the idea of the power requirement change because that makes it feel like you're upgrading the weapon. I kind of like that. What I feel like might cause some issues is the fact that you are spending more on weapons that you already have, but that means there's less scrap that you're going to have available to upgrade your ship or buy systems. So it might mean that there might be some adjustments needed there. Which does more crew damage. This one. Nice. Cool. Get punched in the face to death. Okay. Also, the more limited weapon slots means you have less options to have, you know, other weapons on your bar to like swap around. I almost wonder. I don't know if this is possible because I'd like to be able to swap between Titan Fist and Grid Charger in combat. But I could also see the fact that you want to limit the player to not have as many weapon slots. I wonder if there's a way to have an inactive weapon slot on your bar where you can have the weapon and swap it out, you just can't use it at the same time. Like you can have a fourth weapon to swap out, you just can't have them all online. That's probably not possible in hyperspace. But something like that could be interesting because I'd like to be able to swap weapons out during the fight, but I kind of agree with this build of not being able to use them all at the same time kind of thing. Zaframan of the Breach. Yes, this is called Into the FTL. Can't risk another crew. Which is a new mod from Mr. Keese, combining the two games, basically. Wonder if there's ever any mod where a weapon could deal damage to yourself. There's two weapons that do that in Into the Breach. Fairly certain you will be able to do this? Ah, interesting. Okay, well then there's a combo. The heal weapon plus damaging yourself weapon, which is an Into the Breach thing. I like that idea. That's cool. Man, these dodges are too good. Ready to fire somewhere. I don't know where it is. Okay. Don't actually burn down my shields, please. Okay, good. Trying to be greedy and not use a drone part, but I'm using missiles and I don't even know that I'm healing. Jesus, this double offensive drone. Jesus, overpowered. Yes, ship. Alright. I really need cloaking because I am getting pretty hardcore wrecked right now. Remember in the past you had runs you just couldn't get the weapons you wanted? This upgrade option helps. Still get stronger weapons, even if you can't get different weapons. Yeah, what's interesting about this is it almost feels like there's going to be too many weapons offered now with this mod, because if stores have weapons and you're finding free weapons, you only need 3 weapons and then upgrade them. It almost feels like you need fewer weapons in this mod, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, like right here, I feel like I took too much damage trying to heal myself because I couldn't swap out the weapons on my bar. I don't know. This is really cool, and I feel like it's going to take some balancing. Hoping the selling of the extra free weapons might balance out the extra upgrade costs. Okay. For cloaking. Thinking about selling this thing, but I probably shouldn't. Like, I'll tell you, this is really cool, but I'm finding it very difficult to justify the upgrading of my weapons when I need systems. Like, this weapon system seems fine, especially if I get cloaking, and I really want cloaking more than I want to upgrade a weapon right now. That feels like a whole new balance thing I'd have to, you know, kind of figure out. So let me go offline. Oh, thank God, the mind control actually did get it offline. That's so good. But this is only the first run we've done in this mod, so, you know, it'll take us a while to test and figure out and view the balance. But this is really cool. I'm really liking this idea. I'm very interested to see how you build upon it. Okay, 64 scrap. Cause yeah, let's figure out how much it would cost to do an upgrade. 30 plus 75. So 105 to get a Titan Fist that does 1 extra damage for 1 extra power. That seems really hard to justify. The extra shot on the Artemis artillery feels way more justifiable, and that doesn't even count the power costs. So, like, you know what I think might be the way to do it? Since you're spending scrap on the weapon itself, the thing you might need to balance is just make weapon upgrades cheaper. You make if your limiting factor on your weapons is the actual weapon slots itself, just making the weapon control cheaper might be a pretty quick and easy way to balance that. The actual weapon upgrades themselves might be the way to balance that. Weapon upgrade cost, I should say. Because then it'd be like the reduction in price on the weapon system upgrade is then going into the weapons themselves that you are upgrading. You wonder if you can ever get an upgraded version for free. Now that would be an interesting mechanic. Ooh, that's a new one. Is that a beam type weapon? Yeah. 3 power, 2 damage. Goes up to 4 power for 3 damage. So is this a base halberd beam, maybe? I kind of want to test it, actually. Halberdish beam. Alright, I really want to upgrade it, but I'm going to save my scrap because I really need cloaking, but I want to try it. In your mods RPG, you can get both transformative laser has no module and various transformative lasers with modules in them already. That would be cool if you could find free versions of them that are upgraded. That'd be a cool way to incentivize the player to try different weapons if you can actually get upgraded versions dropped. That would be cool. Phase cannon. Black. Shoot blast of projectiles pierces shields. Interesting. 2 power for 3 shots. So this one's kind of like the one I have where the power requirement goes up, but the shots don't go up. But the shield piercing goes up. That's very weird. You would need that to go with other weapons that pierce shields to be any good. 2 power 2 shots, 3 power 3 shots, 4 power 4 shots, 50% fire chance. Interesting. Very interesting. Man, there's a lot of options here. Right. Does reloader seem really good in this mod? Reigniter seems a little less good if your upgraded weapons charge faster anyway. I want to buy that, but I really feel like I need to save up for cloaking right now. When I was in college, did I have to learn how to play instruments? Well, I was about to say no. But when you're a music major, you usually have to, depending on the school, pass a piano proficiency. So you don't ever have to be like a really good pianist, but you do take piano lessons and pass proficiency. So I did take some piano lessons. I will say I am and was more of a clarinetist when I was in college. So I took some clarinet lessons because I had already started. I started out as a clarinet major and then became a voice major. So, but yes, I did have to take some piano lessons. You'd imagine the upgrade for shield piercing is situational. Beams might not synergize well with upgraded versions of phase cannons, so that phase cannon can be pretty independent for situations when you really have no good ways of taking out shields. What's considered proficiency on the piano? That I don't know the answer to. It's probably dependent on the school. But at the school I went to, wow, the venting is not very good in this ship. I basically had to learn how to play a certain amount of scales and what else? Like a simple accompaniment piece that I could accompany a singer on. It's pretty basic to be proficient at the school I was at. I'm screwed now that my O2 is broken. Jesus Christ, 4 fucking free humans on my goddamn ship. I think I'm gonna have to run back and forth from Heal Bay to O2 to fix this. Am I effed? I think I can do it with how close the O2 is to the Heal Bay. This should be doable, I think. Please don't die, please don't die. Okay, we should be good. Man, I'm getting effed by boarding this shitty run, man. Why am I getting so effed by boarding? I've gotten 0 free crew. Is that right? No, I got a free rock dude. And lost one of our humans. Getting really unlucky with free crew. I can actually play the piano a small amount. Like when we do our Christmas caroling rehearsals, I'm at the piano to play some notes to help people, but I'm not like, I couldn't like accompany a singer on a difficult piano piece. I have very basic piano proficiency, and what's funny is I'm probably better than a lot of other singers, but compared to like actual piano players or people that have taken a lot of lessons, I'm an amateur. Take notes. The key to piano is, sorry, puns, I'll show myself now. Okay. I would really like to actually use this frickin' burst beam that I've gotten. I haven't fought a single effing ship since I got it. I'm looking for a store with cloaking. Do I perform on the clarinet from time to time? Very rarely. And the times I do are at my church job, because my director knows I play clarinet. And if he chooses a piece that has, like, piano and clarinet accompaniment, he'll sometimes ask me to play. Triple bomb, dude, with Zoltan Shield is my first chance to use this effing beam. My god. God, I need cloaking so badly right now. So, like, maybe once or twice a year.
Neo over here.
Good dodge.
Frickin' Neo.
I'll get an opportunity to play. Oh, wow, that's really fast. That beam swipe is very, very fast. A long charge, though. Okay, I'm taking this crew. I'm desperate for crew, and an NG is huge. Your daughter and you got to go see and listen to the world premiere clarinet concerto. Oh, world premiere clarinet concerto. That's cool. Who is the composer? Probably somebody I've never heard of if it's a world premiere. Alright, do I like that weapon? I like that beam. It's really slow. What's the upgrade look like? The upgrade does not change the charge time, it looks like. I think I don't actually like that with how slow it is. Thank you for the follow, P. Floyd. And thank you for the bits, Pie Boy. As a local dude out in the OC. Is the OC... Is that in California? California. 6, 5. 6, 5, 2. Orange County, okay. I should have known what OC stood for, but my brain couldn't think of it in the short term. It's 100 apology bits. You're apologizing for punning, eh? Okay. And now that I have the scrap for it, no cloaking. Missile barrage. Missile barrage hits a wide area, 1 missile. How many shots is it? 8 shots. Wow. Okay, there's some cool weapons going on here. I think I'm going to keep what I have. And Fred, thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate that. Your daughter took up clarinet a few weeks ago. Wow, and you're already going to see clarinet concertos? Nice. Your daughter young? I started when I was in 6th grade, so. What's up, P. Floyd? You found my FTL videos on YouTube and are addicted. Hope I'm having fun. Appreciate it. I'm having a lot of fun with exploring a new mod that is basically Into the Breach in FTL. Now, I'm going to tell you, Mr. Keys, I feel like you forgot to put the charge time. No, there it is. It's 20 seconds. Okay. I feel like you might want to standardize the weapon stats a little bit, because Beam's charge time is in a really weird place compared to, like, laser charge time. And flak charge time is in a different place from laser charge time. So just for clarity's sake, I don't know how easy or hard it is to move these things around. I feel like you might want to standardize. The order is standard. They're grouped into upgraded and not upgraded. You don't know if that's good. Oh. It is standardized because this has required power, then charge time, and shots per charge. I guess those are the same. Then there's an empty space for shots per charge or something. I don't know, maybe the beam just looks weird and I gotta get used to it, but I'm trying to decide if I'm keeping the beam. I can't make it any faster, and these weapons are all going to be pretty fast, so I think I'm going to not keep the beam. I think I'm going to sell the beam. It's slow. Trying to decide if I want to keep this thing for their heals or not. Do I have a second store per chance? Not this sector. I'm going to get Clone Bay. I feel a little worried about losing more crew right now. That's wholesome. Yeah, going to see a clarinet concerto with your daughter, and it's pretty awesome. Oh god, at least level 2 cloaking. That looks like level 3, probably. No dodges for me, sadly. Okay. And his weapons are really good. I'm gonna try to get another volley off here. Put this cloaking down. The order is standard. They are grouped into upgraded, not upgraded. You don't know if that's good. If the standard orders A, B, C, D, and B and C are upgradable stats, then it appears B, C, A, D. That seems really confusing for the player. I don't... I feel like as a player, I'd always want the stats to be in the same place, whether they're upgradable or not. That's what my brain thinks I'd want to see. I wouldn't want to have to look around for the charge time because I've upgraded the weapon and it's now in a new place. I did not mean to shoot O2. I'm going to shoot piloting there. Weird, weird. Okay. My brain, I think, wants things to stay organized, even if the stats that can be upgraded are different. Different for each weapon. Is there a way to, like, have the upgradable stats be in a different font or highlighted? I feel like if the order was always the same, but the stats that can be upgraded are differentiated in some way, that would be clear to the player, like a stat that can be upgraded is bold or something like that. I feel like that would make sense to my brain. Okay, hold on a second, let me actually do this. Missile down, please. Can I get this? This is now going to be too late, and I'm going to take a missile, aren't I? Nope, just in time. Thank goodness. Back to the drawing board we go. Sorry, I'm adding more work to you. Although I think you said you wanted feedback, so that's one of my feedbacks is the clarity of upgrade descriptions or weapon descriptions. It's been useful. Okay, good. I'm glad it's. I hope my feedback is useful and not annoying. Alright, can I crew kill this if I let him upgrade, repair one, and then mind control him? I need you to be less than 60 health for Titan Fist and punch him in the face. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that much damage, to be honest. Oh, wow, that's tempting, though. Alright, I have been pretty desperate for crew, so let's do that. Freeze up range to be on doors. We now have a silly device. And an RPG Nerdos on the same ship. It's been a while. I did that backwards. You're RPG Nerdos. And you're silly device. Okay. Ask for feedback. Disappointed with how much extra work the feedback is. It's like me asking for people to create ships and then complaining about how difficult those ships are. Why do you keep sending me ships that I ask for? God, it's so hard. Such a whiner. Mr. Key says, learn about whining from the best. That's me. I'm the best whiner. Deleted. Deleted. Boom, 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 boom. Woo! The salt trade is flourishing. That's right. Ooh, if he gets below 60 and I mind control him in the heal bay, I think this is a crew kill. Okay, actually, if you just put out that fire, this will work. Okay. This. Nice. Wow, that's actually an amazing deal, because I need both fuel and drone parts, and that's max on both. And there's a dead person offering me this. Alright, dead person, I take up your offer. Do you want some cheese with your wine? No, I want cookies with my wine. That's what I really want. Oh, do I double dive for store? No. You've learned to be skeptical of no feedback. Makes you think they are lying. If there's no feedback, then how can they be lying? That's like saying a silent person is telling you lies. Pinnacle Robotics! I don't know what that means. Let's go check it out. Can a person who never tells you anything actually lie? Sounds like a tree falling in the woods. Does it make a noise if no one's there to hear it? Philosophy discussion or something. bum bum bee bum bum bee bum bum bee. Nice. Do 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 do. Alright, so if I get them in the same room together, okay, well I might be able to kill them even without shooting if this venting does enough. Almost. So close. This should kill you though. Got him. Nice. Alright, this Titan Fist is doing its crew killing job now. Beautiful. Alright, now I have enough scrap for cloaking. And I could probably do a weapon upgrade right now, too. I have to do this first before I do a weapon upgrade. It's expensive, man. It's expensive. Alright, I'm going to do my dodges first. The weapon upgrades feels like in this mod it's going to be something you have to do very late in the game. If you ask for feedback and everyone just says positive things, makes you think there's at least one negative thing that they just aren't telling you. Okay. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that, for sure. Like the game that I talk about all the time being excited for, Ashes of Creation, has kind of a huge YouTube content creator following, and it's kind of crazy because you have people that will say positive things no matter how bad stuff is, and you have people that will say negative stuff no matter how positive things are. So you have people calling doom and gloom when the game is actually looking really good, and people saying, "Oh, I'm fine with this," when it's something that's
zero goddamn dodge with this shit.
Like kind of bad, you know? Like, oh yeah, I love it when you make me grind all the time and there's just the same boring stuff over and over. That's my favorite type of gameplay. Or somebody saying, "This is the end of the world that the graphics aren't perfect." Or the lighting's not great when the game is still in alpha and they're still working on it. It's the end of the world! Like, you have this weird dichotomy of people saying exceedingly negative or positive things about things that are not that big of a deal. People focus on different things depending on what they want from something. That's quite true. That's definitely true. Okay, this guy's running and has amazing offense. And is boarding me, so any bad things. I don't know if I'll be able to stop this guy from running. I was hoping I'd get a fire there. And the only weapon that stayed online is the only weapon well, I wanted all these weapons offline to be honest, but...
No!
Did we pull the pilot? Okay, at least we pull the pilot. Oh god, as soon as he brings his dudes back, that's who man's piloting so we can continue to run. Okay, at least our dodges are good. Get deleted. This. Alright, no running away allowed. Loser! You loser! Okay. What I will say, though, in this whole discussion about, you know, asking for feedback and people only say positive things, is how you deliver feedback sometimes is just as important about the feedback, just as important as the feedback you give. Because if you give feedback about things to change, but you do it in a horrible, condescending, mean way, a lot of times it'll just depress the person rather than help them get better. Blood drill bomb. Remove all oxygen from the targeted room and can target your own ship. Well, now that is interesting. That is interesting. There's our cloaking. I'm buying all 3 of the drone parts. Important to do feedback properly. Your supervisor didn't know how to do that and it made you depressed as heck. Yeah. Yeah. If you teach voice, it's kind of the same thing. It can be even more of an important thing when you're talking about something as like personal as your, like something that's subjective, like how your voice sounds or what your painting looks like, you know? If RPG showed me his pictures and I was like saying something really negative about his art, you know, even if I'm trying to help, that will just discourage him from making more art. You know, you need to couch your criticism in constructive ways so that you give people encouragement while also giving them criticism to improve. You know, it's a skill, definitely a skill that I don't think I'm always the best at. I sometimes feel like my criticism comes off as really judgmental or something. You actually recently wrote an essay about this for college? Nice, nice. About how to give constructive feedback or something like that? Let's do it like this. Hey, you've done a great job in X and Y. I think you could improve this and that in Z. Yeah. I agree. That's my, the choir director at my church job. He's actually almost too far on the positive end, and that sometimes he won't give negative feedback when it's warranted, although he's gotten better about that. That he sometimes will just focus too much on the positive and won't improve. But I think he's got better about... he has always been very positive and very uplifting, which is amazing. And then he just needs to add the part where he gives the criticism in a way that can be constructive. So that's definitely a skill. Your essay was about constructive criticism. Cool, nice. Alright. Feels like we've seen most of the weapons so far, I think. Most of the different types of weapons. I think I'm ready to do my first upgrade here, which means I need to upgrade my weapon power first, and then upgrade the Artemis artillery, which is 40 scrap. So that's probably the next thing I'm going to do here. And then maybe do a shield upgrade. First weapon upgrade of the run, about to come up, that's right. Oh, your weapons are really good. I can't vent you there, can I? Kind of, I can. Trying to be... Did I just cloak? No, no, thankfully I didn't. Mind control. Okay, this ship is effing strong. I should have just hacked his weapons from the beginning, being greedy. Okay, pretty good dodges at least. Please let me kill his cloaking. Good. Our cloaking will be up for this shot. Okay, good. We have fought some really strong enemies this run, it felt like. And you are still not dead somehow. Jesus. Okay. There we go. I think I need to refresh these two bros. At least with art, you would always try to ask what the artist is trying to convey. That way you can judge how well they did that rather than your subjective feelings about the art. Yeah. You were taught the hamburger method. Positive, then critique, then positive. Yeah. Sandwich. The critique and the positive sandwich. I like it. To be fair, nobody likes negative feedback. Well, there might be some masochists out there. Who knows? When you're doing research for your essay, you learn that giving constructive criticism isn't just about the feedback you are providing, but also the person you are providing it to. Some people handle receiving criticism better than others. It's very true. Very true. I agree with that. Part of the reason I talk about my director not always giving the negative feedback he should is because there are people that were very self-conscious, and I think he could tell that if he gave too much negative feedback, it would affect their oh, that's a crazy sound. It'd affect their mentality in a way that they wouldn't receive the criticism in a way that would be constructive. But yeah, I would agree with the way you give it is very important for sure. It's gonna be a half power thing there. Let's go do it. I have Clone Bay for manly search. Safe. Alright, vent the Humies. Vent them. Nice, get deleted. You there. Are they gonna come into my doors? They are. Alright, they'll come in here next, right? Okay. Even positive feedback can be poorly received if self-esteem is low. Yeah. That definitely makes sense. Your brain is so slow, you're confused as to how that one guy was able to run through your doors so fast. Okay. Mind control guy, see what you're talking about? Alright, what's my next goal? I need power and shields probably before I do another weapon upgrade. Another grid charger. Alright, I would like some repairs, so let's throw one of these on here. I have an extra shot here, and I can use this shot for some repairs. Okay. I definitely don't need double grid chargers, I don't think, so let's sell one. Okay. I do look forward to you fleshing out this mod, Mr. Keese, and we try out different weapons and upgrades and stuff. This is really cool. Really digging it, my friend. Really digging it. It's an original and cool idea you've put together here. I thought this was undodgeable. No, the effect chance is guaranteed. Ah, okay. Damn. These fucking dodges! Okay, well, I feel like maybe it should be undodgeable because it's just a wasted missile. Since you're forced to use up a whole slot for a 1 power thing for a heal, I feel like maybe it should have an accuracy bonus, which I know is possible in hyperspace. Its effect is so, like, I mean, it's a good effect, but it feels a little minor, to be honest, that it's just 1 missile for 1 repair. Feels a little like it should have a little bit of an accuracy bonus on it. Fuck you with these dodges. What the F? Oh crap, this one's gonna get there too late and I don't get the repair. Oh, we got a free repair from that event. Okay, nice. Okay. What's my next goal? Shields. Shields and power. Get 1 power before the shields, actually. Little heavy laser. For your friends. Bum 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 bada beep bum beep bum bum beep beep beep. Running. Don't run, sir. Okay, there we go. All I had to do was ask, and he'd stop running. Thanks. Alright. Probably don't upgrade the Taurus cannon, because I don't think I want more power for the same number of shots. I think I want that upgrade. I think Titan Fist and Artemis are what I upgrade. Which is what I want to upgrade, because it's cool. It kind of gives you... When would you ever want to spend 2 extra power on a flak 1 to make it slightly faster? Well, okay, it becomes very fast, actually. Maybe if you did some fast-firing Vulcan build, that would actually be worth... I don't know, 4 power is really expensive for 3 shots. Now here's a thought, Mr. Keys, for balancing weapons. If you want to incentivize players to upgrade the weapons, what you might do is make the first level upgrade pretty good, and then the final upgrade even better. So like in MMOs, if you have, like, you know, you're a priest and you have a talent tree, and the first 4 points each give you a 5% buff each, but then the last buff gives you a 10% buff. That incentivizes the player to invest more into that talent tree thing. I feel like that might be something to think about, so that, you know, if each upgrade is linear and the same amount of upgrade, the player may only want to do 1 upgrade each, which may be what you want. But you might think about making the second final upgrade have a slightly better buff than just 1 upgrade to make the player want to get the full upgrade. There's an idea for upgrade balancing, or, you know, mechanics you might want to play around with. 2 4-power Taurus cannons would be like Vulcans. Yeah, maybe so. Fits with the game weapons after all burst. Laser 3 is a very niche upgrade. 6 seconds and 2 auto reloaders would be nuts for that full upgrade. Yeah. Okay. I like to theory craft talent trees in games sometimes, so it's kind of fun to, like, think about what do you want your upgrade path to be, and what should it look like, and what do you want to incentivize your player to do. And I like the idea of a bigger investment gives you a bigger return. So if I go all in on a weapon and do the full 2 upgrades, it would be cool if I was rewarded for making that bigger investment, if that makes sense. I think I'm never going to actually crew kill this. I guess the TLDR is, as a player, it feels good to be rewarded for investing in and getting something, maybe. Okay. What's my next goal? What sector are we in? We're in Sector 7. Yeah, it's been really expensive to upgrade these weapons. I feel like I really like this mechanic, and I feel like the scrap cost balance might need to be adjusted. Of course, I am playing on hard mode, so maybe you want to balance it for normal, like, what is it that people say, if you're playing multiverse on hard mode, you're doing it wrong or something. So maybe I need to play your mod on a lower difficulty so that I have more scrap to spend. Wow, that's a lot of dodges. Okay, could you stop dodging literally my entire volley every time? That'd be great.
Let me fucking hit him! Come on, man!
I hate that I can't use my mind control offensively with your damn hacking. There. Now I can mind control your ass. Your ass! Mind control his ass! Okay, will I actually be able to crew kill this? If I mind control, if I shoot all you in here, the burning down. Crap, if that hit, I think that did 60 damage and killed everybody, but I think the ship out also burned down. Why the hell are you able to dodge everything with literally nobody on piloting? Jesus, was this level 3 piloting over here or some crap? Must be. No double reward, sadly. Okay, do I want to store? I just want to upgrade my ship. You would keep everything the same for at least 3 runs before any changes. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. The sad thing is I don't know how often we're going to get to play this because this is like a sneak preview of the mod, I think. Alright, I'm going to plan on a dive here, I think. Nah, this should be an easy crew kill here. Shoot everything at piloting and they should die. Easy. Get deleted. Okay, double store, huh? I don't know if I want to go to any store, actually. My systems are done. My weapons are done. I just want to upgrade it all. So, bulk value, this power, piling upgrade, and now I think I try to go for like one more weapon upgrade. And how do I want to do it? Do I want 4 power for 5 shots every 12 seconds? Do I want 2 power or 3 damage every 9 seconds? It feels like just the extra shots are the way we want to go here. Probably going to be this upgrade, which is 60 plus 90. So 150. Turn this into a 4 power, 5 shot laser. Is that even good? Yeah, it's like Burst Laser 3 if it wasn't a 19-second charge time weapon, right? 4 power, 5 shots, 12 seconds. Honestly, that might be worse than getting this one to be 2 power, 3 damage. Yeah, 2 power, 3 damage in 9 seconds. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Like a whole new math I'd have to learn over what upgrades are good. Am I trying to send a ship from this one every several weeks or so, depending on how fast you make progress? Cool. Be very interested to keep tabs on your progress, Mr. Keys. Maybe they're not dodging, but your weapon guy keeps missing and doesn't want you to know, so that's what he reports back. Lol. Yes. Yes, it's not me. They're too good, sir. I'm doing the best I can, sir. I'm doing the best I can. I'm not very good at crossing my eyes, but I'm trying to be the cross-eyed guy in Spaceballs. Okay, that's a lot of lasers and missiles, sir. Surrounded by a-holes. Wow, that is a lot of dodges. Jesus. That's a lot of dodges with the pilot mind control. Come on, game. Maybe not all the dodges, please. Better, better. Major a-hole, sir. Is a crew kill happening? He's got a rock, so probably not. Do I have any advice for Rock A? You were stuck at 0 fuels, 0 missiles, and no weapons to attack with. Yeah, the advice on Rock A is that it sucks. So find a weapon early that doesn't require missiles, and if failing that, buy teleporter. That's my TLDR of how to play around Rock A's weaknesses. Try to find a weapon as quickly as possible that doesn't require you to use missiles. And failing that, get a teleporter online. Well, I now have no cloaking because they small bombed it. That is some bullshit, is what that is. Okay, good dodges at least. Crew kill if I didn't do too much hull damage. Oopsie. You like teleporter builds? Yeah, Rock A. If you can, so on Rock A, what I probably do is get second shield and then immediately start saving for a store. And what you're hoping is a store with a weapon that doesn't require missiles, and failing that you have 90 scrap to get a teleporter, and then you could have a 2-person teleporter with Artemis support, which is decent. Definitely better than a ship that only has missiles for offense. Alright, what upgrade am I going to do? It's for 60, a Taurus cannon for 15, Titan Fist for 30. It's a cheap upgrade. This makes it faster and more accurate. Good Titan Fist upgrade. Wow, that sound though. Now 2 power, 3 damage, 9 second, 30% fire chance heavy laser. Cool. Very cool. Okay. 4 shields, high level cloaking, it looks like. Control, go to your friends. No cloaking allowed. You have Kombe. Keep thinking about a crew kill, and I'm like, meh, meh. Wow, that's a really good reward for not crew killing them. You have shield training, don't you? Okay. All right. Well, I don't have shield training on RPG Nerdos. So RPG Nerdos, you're going to be the guy that just hangs out in shields and looks cool. Look at how cool I am providing power. Wonder if I'll be able to get one last weapon power upgrade, maybe. Good luck. Love the content. Thanks, Pachiko. Yeah, I've had a lot of nice YouTube comments lately. Less negativity. It's been very, very nice. I've been enjoying the more positive comments. Beep, beep, boop, beep, 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 beep. Get deleted. And I'm gonna get level 202 right now so I can repair this without venting my dudes. Go. RPG Nerdos is the battery. You see all the YouTube content I provide? That's your first time live here. Well, welcome. I've had a lot of people joining from the... It's always nice to have people joining from the YouTube. Glad to have you. And welcome to the salt mines, as, you know, Madman and other people like to call it. Welcome to the salt mines. Here's your pick. Get to mining. Alright, free stuff. I like it. Boo, ba-doo, ba-doo, boo. Okay, double missiles, cloaking. The hack is piloting and shoot his weapons.
God fucking damn it, game!
It's not
What
gonna work
the
out.
actual fuck?
Great, I'm actually taking this missile, I think. Yeah.
No!
Ow. Ow. Alright, well that's the only one we'll take. It's fine. We also have that repair weapon if we need it, but we'll have our free repair going in the next sector, so that's fine. Nice. Looks like we're making up for no missile quotes from the previous run, huh? Yeah, we have gotten a couple of past rand exclamations. That's the word. Alright, we're diving here. Hack the weapons, kill your friends. That is a lot of dodges. Off the ship, please. Off the ship. Alright, I don't care about spore farming here. Okay. Oh wow, we're getting low on fuel too. I didn't even notice. Alright, so the weapon upgrade costs 100. And I think it's 60 for the max Artemis artillery upgrade, which is probably where I'd want to put that. Although... $120 crew damage if I max upgrade the Titan Fist. Oh my god, that's crazy. 120 crew damage with a 40% fire chance. Whew. Man, I might want to do that. I might want to do that if I can get one last weapon power up. Oh, this is a terrible layout. And this is an empty jump. Not a good start to this final sector. Thank you for the tier 1 sub as well, Pacheco. I really appreciate it. And inventing my own dude. I did not mean to do that. Home bay down. We can cloak this missile. Mind control. We should be able to crew kill this.
How did you dodge everything? What?
This. Okay. Bam. Deleted. Does Titan Fist do 8 hull damage? No, I think it's 4 hull damage. Oh, let's look at it again. It does 4 hull damage with an 8-second charge time for 3 power, 120 crew damage, and a 40% fire chance. So, looks like that could be pretty darn good for crew killing if it hits. If it hits. Store and sec. Do I have anything to sell? Actually, I have a bunch of junk to sell, so sure, let's check the store. You deserve... I deserve your sub. You lost count of the number of hours you lost on YouTube thanks to me. You are welcome, or I'm sorry. But, again, appreciate that very much. I'm going to sell this. I don't think I ever put it on my bar for repairs because it loses me too much damage. So that. Titan Fist. Power. There we go. Axe shields, mind control and shields, Titan Fist shields, they all explode. That's the plan anyway. Cell scanners, yeah, I guess I'm not gonna have that many more options on jumps. It's probably fine. I appreciate that very much, Pacheco. Subscribing is always above and beyond for support. Really appreciate it. Alright, what do I want to shoot? That'll one-shot that guy. Kill that and do that. It's crazy that we one-shot Crew doing that. Yeah. Okay, that didn't kill him. Okay. That was a lot of dodges. Okay, I'm not doing this very well. Also, he's dodging like a mofo. I think I'm killing the ship. Yeah. Too much hull damage. Too many dodges. I got double reward anyway, it's fine. No repair station. Sad. Okay, what do I want? Shield value. Maybe gonna get fourth shield if we get enough scrap from whatever jumps we can get, which looks like only this one other jump. What's up, Nietzsche? How are you doing, my friend? Happy Monday. Okay, well, I guess I'm not getting any more scraps, so I'll get the other value points then. Okay. So let's just go fight him early then. Okay, let's see what he hacks. Cloaking, we take that hack. Poke the missile.
Why? He dodged every fucking shot. Oh, I hate this fucking game.
And I want to shoot Artemis there, Titan Fist in this here. If that hits, it deletes him, and that buys us time there. Perfect. Beautiful. Should be in good shape for a decent crew kill here. Okay. Deleted. Deleted, I say. Okay. Okay. Alright, this Titan Fist is pretty badass. We take damage because 0 dodges, because of course we get 0 dodges. Why would we ever get any amount of dodges? Alright, side room bug kill means that he's 1 crew left. Deleted. Alright, that Titan Fist is pretty badass. You've gotten some good runs for the notes from this run, Mr. Keese. Nice, that's awesome. Well, I've had a blast exploring this for the first time. I can't wait to see what else to do with it. You have car trouble, Nietzsche? Oh, that sucks. You probably got to buy a new one. That was a long time coming. I do not envy you. I had to buy a new car a few years ago, and I'm, you know, now have a car payment, which I hate, especially with how much my rent is. But, you know, once you get the car, you'll probably be happy, other than the money you got to spend to have a new car, right? Mixed bag, you don't want to spend the money. But it'll probably make your life better to have something that's not always breaking down. At least that's how it felt for me. Nice, no missiles allowed. Make sure I do not accidentally kill his final crew there. Oh, he dodged it anyway. Finish him. Beautiful. Still can't decide if you want an old one, hire purchase on, I don't know what that means, or a lease. Yeah, I got a loan. I did like one of those, you know, go to the dealership, try out some cars, and then had a loan through a bank. Probably dealership is not the best way to do it, but it felt like a decent price compared to other places that I compared it to online. And I just got the most economical Honda Civic I could buy that will hopefully last me forever and not have to get another car anytime soon. Alright, let's finish this run. Finish him. Okay, counter that. Civics are great cars. Yeah, I've never had a Honda Civic, and I've been really happy with it so far. So definitely way happier than I was with my Hyundai Elantra.
Neo over here. Frickin' Neo.
But my Hyundai Elantra I'd had for a long time, so it just did not feel like it was as reliable as it should have been. Oh, I finally actually looked at the cloaking image.
What the actual fuck?
I think that's what cloaking looks like in the game, if cloaking exists, because that looked familiar.
FTL, I don't know why you don't want to have friends.
Agreed. Bass Rand, agreed. Alright. Finish him by punching him in the face! Alright. Riftwalker's Brute class victory. Our sneak peek at the into the FTL Alpha mod from Mr. Keys. Super cool. I cannot wait to see all the cool things you come up with putting into the breach into FTL. Super cool, Mr. Keys. That is really awesome. Let's check that score and have a cookie. 5485. Eat my fist. That's right. That's what I said. Oh. Then we get into the breach music at the end. That's awesome. But that's super cool. Anytime you send us, you know, updates to it to check out, let me know. I'll be happy to show it off on stream. But my friends, I do have time for one more run. I'm going to take a slightly longer break on the second break because I want to hear what message I have here, because I think it's something I'm really looking forward to that I'm going to have to respond to probably after the stream. So y'all enjoy a little bit longer chair or ad time. When we come back, we will play final ship today, I think from Guildboard. So y'all enjoy. I'll see you in a bit.